Chef Paul, with me today, Chef Amy.
Hi.
Today we're going to be making a Alfredo pasta. So we're going to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to be roasting some cauliflower. And you're going to ask, why would I possibly do that? Well, cauliflower is super healthy, but this is going to alleviate the need of using heavy cream and everything else in it. Now, believe it or not, you can actually use the stems of this. So we're waiting for the oven to preheat to 400 degrees. We don't need this leafy bit here, but this does not take very much to actually just take these off. And like I said, we're going to take the leaves off because we're not eating that. Preheat your oven because once it's done, take the thing off here, but we can still eat this. This is still a good part of the product. It's still super healthy. So we're going to roast this for 20 minutes in the oven. Get this done now, then we can run AC later. But this is so much healthier because we're not going to have heavy cream. We're not going to add a whole bunch of other garbage to this. This is going to be much better, much creamier, and much better. You've seen our video on our ranch dressing, right? Amy, how good was that?
Really good.
Yeah, and it's healthy because I'm not using any oil in this at all. I'm actually going to keep this as simple as possible. Didn't need a knife now. And then I got one onion and one whole clove of garlic. I thought I was going to do this a little differently, so this is why you see that. All right, now where is our pepper? Right here. And the only thing I'm adding to this is pepper. You don't have to. We're not adding any salt to this. We're not adding anything else. This is all we're adding. How's this look so far, Edie?
Good.
Now, I know this seems a little silly, like, because, Paul, what's going on here? Because I don't understand. This doesn't look like much. And you're right, it doesn't. But it will. So, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. It means a lot to us. This is what Making Cooking Great Again is all about, guys. Be patient. Put this in the oven for 20 minutes, about halfway through. Take it out, toss it around a little bit, then take it out and let it cool, and we will be back very soon. And we're back. So now we have Alex with us. Say hi, Alex.
Hi.
So it's been 20 minutes. I'm going to turn the oven off. And I'm just going to move things out of the way because now we're going to take this out. And you know what?
Yes.
This is going to be such a great and amazing pasta dish later. But we're not making this right now.
No.
We're just getting this out of the way because I want this to cool down a little bit. So how's that look so far?
Really good.
Looks pretty good.
So I'm going to move this out of my way for now. And then what we're going to do, guys, we're going to start blending this down.
Right away.
Yep. So this is just going to take a little bit here. So you know what? Maybe I can.
You want to cut it, hon?
No, I don't think we need to, because I'm going to use this. I think should be all right. This is such an easy thing to do. It's not really hard at all. We're just going to shove this into the. We're going to shove this into the our blender here. And we're just going to start blending it up. Now, keynote here: we may not actually use all this in the meal, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. You don't have to. All you need to know here at this point is we're going to save what we don't use. And you'll find that once roast it a little bit, it'll be so much easier to just go through the blender and stuff like that. I think that's good enough for now. Just gonna pour a little bit of milk in here. Now we're gonna come back and add more to this here in a minute. So that's not a big deal. This is not. So mind the noise here for a second, guys. Put this on smoothie. Now it's obviously going to need more milk. That's fine. But that's perfectly fine. So basically right now all I'm really doing is I'm just blending this down a little bit. Might need to make more milk. This is so easy, and I'm telling you, this is going to taste so much better. Needs liquid. If it doesn't have it, then it's not going to blend as good as it could. Alright, so we're going to put in the rest of it and it should be fine. Now when you go to clean this, make sure that it's cool before you do. But by theory, this should actually work a lot easier because it's already been roasted. And roasting in the oven works so much better. And I think it's going to be it's going to be way more than we actually need for this one sauce.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. Now for the rest of the spice, which, believe it or not, is not going to be a whole lot.
No.
We don't need a whole lot of spice for this, but I do want quite a bit of two things.
Pepper.
Nutmeg, no pepper. We can add pepper to it after, so I'm not worried about that. I want a lot of nutmeg on this. So if you guys can get like the actual nut, it will work so much nicer. And yes, I am using a lot of nutmeg. Now, Amy is right. We will want pepper, but the pepper is going to go on when we're ready to serve, not when I'm actually cooking it. I don't really feel that we need it. And yes, you can tell I really do want the nutmeg on this.
Yeah.
All right, that should be enough. And I think that's, believe it or not, I'm happy with that. I don't want anything else. Shake that off. And let's see, do I have any other milk left that I can use?
A little bit.
A little bit. Be patient. It's gonna take a little bit of time there. But by the time it's done, it's gonna be very creamy. We're gonna add cheese, but that's not gonna come in until we're ready to cook. Already smells so good.
Yeah.
It's all right to add some water. You want a little bit more milk. You don't want heavy cream. You just want regular milk. Now for Amy and I, we're using oat milk. So we're using oat milk, and that's almost
done.
Almost. I'm not sure how happy I am right now, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, so that's good. So I'm just going to close that off here. Probably get Amy to put this into a food or into a container. We're not going to be ready to cook this quite yet, but we will soon, so it's not a big deal. So now it's time for Amy to do some dishes, put this away. Guys, this is what making cooking again is all about. Making cooking great again is all about. Is making some really good dishes that are going to taste really good and should be good. So believe it or not, we don't really have much else to do. Cook the noodles, fry up some mushrooms because that's going to be our protein, and then make our cheese sauce. It seems like it's a lot of work. It's really not. So please stay tuned and we'll be back. Welcome back. So we got the sauce taken care of. Now we need our protein. Amy's wondering, what are we going to eat on top of it? Well, we're going to use mushrooms. Why? We don't need to eat heavy meals all the time. We just don't.
You don't need oil in that?
No. I'm going to use this, I think. So we're waiting for noodles to cook out, and that's fine. And I'm not even going to spice this because this is not a meal where I think that you need to have anything really super heavy or anything. And we've done a lot today. We really have. I'm absolutely exhausted, and I'm pretty sure Amy is going to be able to say the same thing. We're going to cook these down a little bit. I don't want them too caramelized. I don't even want them really that cooked. We don't need them to be that cooked. We've got a little bit there, and to be honest with you, I'm not even going to drain the noodles. Like, you want to cook them until they're done. Now it's fine. Where did Amy put her sauce?
Our sauce.
Yeah, right here. I feel like Amy and I spent more time in the kitchen today than we usually do. And you know what? Relationship advice, guys. The best part of a relationship is spending time in the kitchen together. Because we all share responsibilities. Now, I mean, I'll be honest, I've done a lot more of the kitchen work today than Amy has. Amy's worked 66 hours this week.
Don't say that.
Why?
Because
Amy's worked a lot this week. She did a lot. she deserves to have a little bit of a break. It's not, Amy didn't do anything wrong. She helped someone, she's done a lot, and I'm just making sure Amy's getting her break that she deserves. So I'm doing most of the work today. I love my wife, and I want to make sure that she's actually getting the best of this. This dish is actually for 2 people. It's for Bon number 1 and for Amy number 2. It's not heavy. There's no meat involved in this. It's actually completely vegetarian. There's not a lot of oil in here. And Bon, when you're watching this, think about this. It's just mushrooms. I got them cut down like this. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to taste really, really good. And here's my thinking of this. It's a nice summer day. You can just make this. It's super easy. You're worried about your blood pressure. You're worried about your sugars. You're worried about anything. This is super amazing. This is really, really good. It's super healthy. There's no meat in this. There's no fat in this. There's no sugar in this. Amy, is there anything in here that should cause anybody an issue?
No.
Absolutely not. We're not draining it.
We need to drain it though if we're gonna mix everything in that.
We're not mixing anything. We're not cooking anything in this. Don't worry about it. We don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You do not need that. I'm going to show you guys a little trick, and this is a really important trick too. And this is what a lot of people don't understand. And this is something I'm gonna show you guys how to do. And Amy knows this. She hasn't done it in a while, but I'm going to show you something that's going to work really, really well. Because we don't want to drain that water. Because if you need to put a little liquid into your sauce to make it thin out a little bit, use pasta sauce.
Pasta sauce.
Yeah, pasta
water.
Pasta water. Sorry, pasta water. Where would I be without my beautiful wife? Guys, just something that not everybody's aware of. This week, Amy and I have been married 19 years.
Yep.
19 years this week. I'm proud of that. Amy completes me. Without Amy, I probably would not even be alive right now. I say a lot of things and do a lot of things to get my wife trolled a little bit. Yeah, she gets mad at it. And she should. And that's is what it is. But Amy is my best friend and the best wife I could have ever have asked for. 19 years. 19 years. I mean, that's quite an accomplishment. Most people today will just get divorced as just the easy solution. Now, when you're doing the mushrooms, guys, you can cook the stems. They're not a big deal. Some people will tell you that you need to put a little bit of salt in this. I disagree. You do not need to, and these are about done. So where it is, I left those out for a reason. They're right here. Now this is my cast iron growing pan. So you absolutely do not want to use your hands on this because you will burn yourself. Really bad at that. So I'm going to use this. And you know what, Alex? I was actually really happy to learn this week. But Chef Jamie Oliver actually uses the same cookware that we use.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is really cool. I mean, I like Jamie Oliver. He seems like a pretty nice guy.
Yeah, I think so.
Amy, could you cut me off a quarter of a block of cheese, please?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, baby. So we're going to dump our sauce. Now, we had to make a quick trip out, so I didn't want to leave everything laying on the counter, so we put the sauce into the you put the sauce into some Tupperware and put it in the fridge, so it can be reheated back up here. And what I like about this, guys, and this is really, really awesome when you think about it, this is all veggie. There's nothing in here that anybody shouldn't be able to have. All right, and where is that lock?
On
Oh, right there.
Coffee maker.
Cool. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. So I'm using this type of refrigerator. If you don't have one, or you can just preheat, doesn't matter. Now, normally I'd probably blast Amy. It's like, you bought the wrong type of cheese, but it's Chef Paul's fault. I probably should have gotten mozzarella. Now, a lot of people say pepperino is what you want to use for this, and it's too salty. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like it. I would rather if I'm going to a restaurant, sure, that's what you're supposed to serve it with, so I'd expect that. But if I'm making it on my own, I'd rather not. Take a second here. I'm going to mix this out here a little bit. See, you can use a microplane and just blade that off. All right, and that's done. So we're
No.
gonna.
Oh yeah, it is on.
It's off. Yeah. So timer to back off. And this dish is pretty much done. Like, it really is. This is. When you're adding cheese, you want to take your time and add it slowly, so it has time to melt. So as we're reheating the cauliflower sauce, this will give it time to do that. How's this look, Alex?
Looks really good. I probably would have used like a white cheese, like you said, but I don't think it's gonna really make that much of a difference.
No, it's not really going to make any difference, really. And this is probably one of the reasons you might want to actually consider, doing the cheese before. And Amy said she was going to do it, and I told her not to.
Yeah.
So that's not Amy, that's Chef Paul.
Should I eat that?
You can if you want.
All right.
I'm just going to wash my hands a little bit because I got them wet. How's that look?
Really good.
Looks good.
Yeah, looks really good.
So we just want to stir this in here and get this all melted, which is pretty important. Now, if you use a little bit more milk in this, it might actually look a little better. But to me, this really looks all right. So I'm just going to grab a spoon here really quick. Sorry about that, Alex.
No problem.
Try it.
As a home cook, you always want to try what you're doing because, yeah, it's all right. All right, now this is why I told Amy we're not going to drain, because I need the pasta water. You miss out on all the flavors, and then if you need water, you're just using regular water instead of the actual
starchy past water.
Yeah, you want that. That's important. And besides the point, you don't want to drain this because you need the starch to cling onto it so we can get the noodles all involved in here. I was actually afraid I bought the wrong noodles. I thought they were spaghetti noodles, but they're not. And this is actually what I wanted. Amy, could you do me a favor? Yes, I know what. On second thought, I'm going to get you to drain this.
You do want to drain?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was easier. Right?
Yeah. Chef Amy was right. Doesn't happen all the time where she's right. Over here.
Oh.
And we're just going to sit here and try to mix it
all.
all. And that's going to be a little bit of a challenge for me, but.
Would this be easier?
Chef Amy, please be my guest. I mean, does this really seem that hard, guys?
No.
No.
I think this looks really good.
Yeah.
And as Amy does that, I'm going to start dumping in some mushrooms. And this is my cauliflower Alfredo.
Fettuccine.
Yeah. You know, I could have added chicken to this, but
Yeah, we could have.
but does it look like you needed it?
No, not really.
Alex, what do you think?
I think that looks really good. Hopefully I'll get to try some.
We'll see. Alright guys, so please hit that like, share, subscribe button. One click from you means a lot to us and it sends Amy to a mad frenzy of Dutch dancing. It's really weird, so I'm not going to subject you to it. But anyways, this is what making cooking great again is all about. Let me know what you think. Have a great day, guys.